Prabhupada की और प्रेमानंदे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवति उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 11, Chapter 2, Text number 40. एवं व्रतः प्रिया क्या हुआ स्वप्रिया नाम कीर्त्या जात अनुरागः धृतचित्तः उच्चैः हसति अतो रोदिति रौति गायति उन्मादवत् नृत्यति लोकबाह्यः। एवं व्रतस्वप्रियनाम कीर्त्या जातानुरागो धृतचित्त उच्चैः हसति अतो रोदिति रौति गायति उन्मादवन्नृत्यति लोकबाह्यः। एवं व्रतः स्वप्रियनाम कीर्त्या जातानुरागो धृतचित्त उच्चैः हसति अतो रोदिति रौति गायति उन्मादवन्नृत्यति लोकबाह्यया। एवं व्रतस्वप्रियनाम कीर्त्या जातानुरागो धृतचित्त उच्चैः हसति अतो रोदिति रौति गायति उन्मादवन् नृत्यति लोकबाह्य। माताजीस एवं व्रतः स्वप्रिय नाम कीर्त्या Evam vrataha, when one thus engages in the vow or to chant and dance. Swa, own. Priya, very dear. Nama, holy name. Kirtya, by chanting. Jata, in this way develops. Anuragaha, attachment. Drutachittaha, with a melted heart. Uchaihi, loudly. Hasati, laughs. Hato, also. Roditi, cries. Rauti, becomes agitated. Gayati, chants. Unmadavat, like a madman. Nrutyati, dancing. Lokabahya, without caring for outsiders. Translation purport. By chanting the holy name of the Supreme Lord, one comes to the stage of love of Godhead. Then the devotee is fixed in his vow as an eternal servant of the Lord, and he gradually becomes very much attached to a particular name and form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. As his heart melts with ecstatic love, he laughs very loudly, or cries or shouts. Sometimes he sings and dances like a madman, for he is indifferent to public opinion. Purport. In this verse, pure love of God is being described. Srila Siddha Swami has described this spiritual situation as Samprapta Prema Lakshana Bhakti Yogasya Samsara Dharmatitam Gatim, at the perfection stage in life in which one's devotional service to the Supreme Lord is enriched by ecstatic love. At that time, one's spiritual duties are entirely beyond the scope of worldly affairs. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, there is the following statement by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Dhairya dharite nari hailama unmatta hasikandi nachi gai yaiche mada matta. While chanting the holy name of the Lord in pure ecstasy, I lose myself, and thus I laugh, cry, dance and sing just like a madman. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately approached his spiritual master to ask him why he had apparently become mad by chanting the holy name of Krishna. Krishnanama Mahamantrera Yeita Svabhava Yei Japa Tare Krishna Upajaye Bhava. It is the nature of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra that anyone who chants it immediately develops his loving ecstasy for Krishna. In this connection, Srila Prabhupada has commented, these symptoms are very prominently manifest in the body of a pure devotee. Sometimes when our students of Krishna consciousness movement chant and dance, even in India, people are astonished to see how these foreigners have learned to chant and dance in this ecstatic fashion. As explained by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, however, actually this is not due to practice, for without extra endeavor, these symptoms become manifest in anyone who sincerely chants the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur has warned us in this regard about the ungodly Sahajiyas who imitate the pastimes of the Supreme Lord in an unauthorized way, neglecting the standard injunctions of Vedic scriptures, foolishly trying to take the position of Krishna as Purushottama, and thus making a cheap farce of the exalted pastimes of the Lord. Their so-called ecstatic symptoms like crying, shivering and falling on the ground are not to be confused with the advanced features of devotional service described by Siddha Swami as Samprapta Prema Lakshana Bhakti Yoga. Srila Prabhupada comments in this regard, one who has attained this bhava stage is no longer under the clutches of the illusory energy. Similarly, Krishnadas Kaviraj states, Panchama Purushartha Prema Nanda Amrita Sindhu Mokshadi Anandayara Nahe Eka Bindu. For a devotee who has actually developed bhava, the pleasure derived from dharma, artha, kama and moksha appears like a drop in the presence of the sea. As already stated in the previous verse of this chapter, Gayan Vilajjo Vichared Asangaha, one who exhibits the ecstatic symptoms of love of Godhead when he is asanga, free from all attachment to materialist sense gratification. The word Lokabahya in this verse indicates that a pure devotee on the platform of prema, love of Godhead, is not at all concerned with the ridicule, praise, respect, or criticism from ordinary people in the bodily concept of life. Krishna is absolute truth, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. When he reveals himself to a surrendered servant, all doubt and speculation about the nature of the absolute are vanquished forever. In this connection, Shripad Madhvacharya has quoted a verse from Varaha Purana, Kechid Unmadavad Bhakta Bahyalinga Pradarshaka Kejit Antara Bhakta Isyu Kechit Chaivabhya Atmakaha Mukha Prasadat Dharadhyaj Bhaktirjneyacha Chanyata. Some devotees of the Lord exhibit external symptoms, acting like a madman. Others are introspective devotees, and still others partake of both natures. It is by one's steadfastness and by the merciful vibrations emanating from one's mouth and one's devotion can be judged, not otherwise. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has given a very nice example to illustrate ecstatic laughing and other symptoms of love of Godhead. Oh, that thief Krishna, the son of Yashoda, has entered the house to steal the fresh butter. Grab him, keep him away. Hearing these mincing words spoken by the elderly gopi Jarati, Krishna immediately prepares to leave the house. The devotee to whom this transcendent pastime is revealed laughs in ecstasy, but suddenly he can no longer see Krishna. He then cries in great lamentation, "Oh, I achieved the greatest fortune in the world. Now it has suddenly slipped from my hands." Thus the devotee cries loudly, "O my Lord, where are you? Give me your answer." The Lord answers, "My dear devotee, I heard your loud complaint, and so I have again come before you." Upon seeing Lord Krishna again, the devotee begins to sing, "Today my life has become perfect." Thus, overwhelmed with transcendent bliss, he begins to dance like a madman. Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur also notes that word Dhrutachitta, or with a melted heart, indicates that one's heart, melted by the fire of anxiety to see the Lord, becomes like a Jambu Nadi, a river of rose apple juice. The Acharya further points out, Nama Kirtanasya Sarvotkrishnam. The present and previous verse clearly distinguish the exalted position of Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu, chanting and hearing the name and glories of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also emphasized this by quoting, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam, Kalau nasteva, 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 gatiranyatha. In this age of Kali, there is no alternative, there is no alternative, there is no alternative for spiritual progress, but the holy name, the holy name, the holy name of the Lord. In his purport to Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Prabhupada has given an elaborate explanation of this verse. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur recommends that we study the following verse in this conclusion. Parivadatu jano yatha tathava nanu mukharo na vayam vicharya amha harirasa madira madati matta bhuvi vilulutamo natmano nirvisamaha. Let the garrulous populace say whatever they like, we shall pay them no regard. Thoroughly maddened by the ecstasy of the intoxicating beverage of love for Krishna, we shall enjoy life without running about, rolling on the ground and dancing in ecstasy. Om Ajnanatimrindasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Sva Padantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Taptakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Devami Haripriye Vancha Kalptarubhyascha Kripa Sindubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishnaya Vasudevaya, Devaki Nandanaya cha, Nandagopakumaraya, Govindaya Namo Namaha, Namaha Pankajanabhaya, Namaha Pankajamaline, Namaha Pankajanetraya, Namaste Pankajangraye. Very beautiful verse. In East Bengal, now Bangladesh, there is one Brahmana, Tapan Mishra. Because he was reading too many books, he became confused about the goal of human life. Then he was confused. Then he got a very beautiful dream where he saw a very beautiful Brahmana. Right? Then it was indicated. So this beautiful Brahmana will explain to you. Ask him question. Like that. So at that time, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he went to East Bengal. East Bengal for preaching. Then that time he met Tapan Mishra. Then Tapan Mishra understood this is the Brahmana that he saw in the dream. So Srila Prabhupada writes that Tapan Mishra, because of reading too many books, he became confused about the goal of life. One must not read too many books. Right? So initially for devotees, in the beginning, these 4 books are enough. Right? Srimad Bhagavad-gita as it is, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, and Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. One must read these books thoroughly. Then one can think of reading Acharya's commentaries or whatever. I am not saying don't read, but not for new devotees. Right? I heard in New Bhakta Ashram they are teaching Madhuri Kadambani. I said, wow, I was shocked, Why New Bhaktas you teach Madhuri Kadambani? Like that. So, it's not recommended unnecessarily. Then one may become Sahajiya, if you read Madhuri Kadambani. One may become Sahajiya or Govinda Leela Amrita, all these books. One should not, avoid. In the beginning, after one becomes matured, after reading Bhagavatam 3 times, then they can read all these books. Like that. So, then there is an argument that where it is mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Right? In the entire Chaitanya Charitamrita, you will not find in the verses, in Bengali verses, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada wrote, right? Haraye Namaha, that is there. Krishna, 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 Hey, that is there. But Hare Krishna Mahamantra is not there. One devotee asked me, why you recommend chanting Hare Krishna? But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never chanted Hare Krishna. It is not mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita. But here in Chaitanya Bhagavat, here it is mentioned. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed Tapan Mishra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Iti Sodastakam Nam, Kalikalmashanashanam. So this is from Kalisantarana Upanishad. Mahaprabhu quoted this verse. So some devotees they explain, but originally the verse is like Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. In South India, even now in Andhra, they still chant this Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So they say that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reversed the order, Hare Krishna, starting with Hare Krishna. Then he said, because Vedic mantras cannot be chanted by non-Brahmanas, Sudras and women and all. So Mahaprabhu tweaked this mantra and said, let everybody chant. Let everybody chant. He removed that condition that only Brahmanas can chant Hare Krishna. So if somebody asks you this question, please remember this. This is quoted from Chaitanya Bhagavat. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Mahaprabhu requested, instructed Tapan Mishra to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Like that. So, there are so many names, holy names. 7 crore mantras are there. How many? 7 crore mantras. Yeah. 7 crore. Saptakoti mantras are there. You take one on one side of a balance, Vedic mantra, all the Vedic mantras. Then keep Sri Rama. Right? Sri Rama weighs more. All the Saptakoti mantras, they become like that. So, in Hari Bhakti Vilas, it is mentioned, there are many mantras. Right? Many mantras. Like Dhruv Maharaj, while instructing to Dhruv Maharaj, Narada Rishi instructed, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, mantra anenaiva devasya. Kuriya dravyamayim buddhya. So that verse is there. So Narad Muni instructed Dhruv Maharaj to chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And then even Prahlad Maharaj is also chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Right? Then Sri Vaishnavas, they chant Om Namo Narayanaya. Right? They chant Om Namo Narayanaya. And this mantra, they have a benefit of chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Then Om Namo Narayanaya. They get Vaikuntha Prapti. You don't get Krishna Prema. You don't get Krishna Prema. Like that. Then more than, Hari Bhakti Vilas, Sanatana Goswami explains that more than that, those who chant Om Shri Ramaya Namaha, 6-syllable mantra, it is so powerful, it is so powerful. Any kind of sinful reaction get nullified. And this is called Taraka Mantra, this is called Taraka Mantra, Ram Nam. So in Andhra, there is a system of writing Ramakoti. Ramakoti. Ramakoti means they write 1 crore times Sri Rama, Sri Rama, Sri Rama. In Maharashtra also they do? Huh? They do? Huh? There is one very famous, it's a Satya Ghatana from Guntur in Andhra. There is one person who has written, Ramakoti. And then there are so many books, gathered. So many books gathered. So on the Sri Ram Navami day, he wanted to offer, in Bhadrachalam near Hyderabad, there is a very famous Ramchandra's temple. So they, Bhakta Ramdas, he made the temple. And then he with bullock carts, he filled all the books of Ramakoti with bullock carts. And then he took, one day before Sri Ram Navami, he reached. And then he had a intuition that he's going to leave the body. So instead of, dedicating the Ramakoti to Ramchandra on Ram Navami day, one day before only, he offered the books. Then he came back. Then while chanting Sri Rama, Sri Rama, Sri Rama, Sri Rama, he left his body. Like that. So Ramakoti, anybody, it is given, anybody who chants 1 crore names of Krishna or Rama, one will get mukti. That is the, like the, so we are chanting how many? 1728 names. If you chant 1 crore, if our figure reaches 1 crore, then we will get mukti. Of course, we are not interested in mukti, but that is there, like that. Then Sanatana Goswami explains, when Krishna's name appeared in this age, right, it is called Shrutamata. Shrutamata means, Prabhupada writes in Krishna book, Tirtam Chakram Ruponam Yad Ajanas Yadu Svai Sharit Yatpada Socham Vidvit Snigda Swarupam Yayur Ajita Para Shri Para Yadarte Anya Yatana Yan Namangalam Shrutamatam Gadito Yadruto Gotra Dharmam Krishnayitam Na Chitram Kshiti-Puja Harana Kala Chakrayudasya. Right? Recently I was explaining this verse, New Vakta lecture. So, anyway, many times I explained this verse. There are 5 super excellent qualities of Krishna. Anybody remembers? The number 1 is, before Krishna appeared, Ganga is known as very famous. Ganga is famous for delivering the entire world. But when Krishna appeared, Yaduvamsha and Krishna became so popular that simply by uttering the words Yaduvamsha and Krishna, everybody becomes delivered. Number 1. Number 2, with Snigda Swarupam. Both devotees and demons killed by Krishna attained their Swarupa. When Lord Ramchandra and all, when they kill the demons, they don't get liberation. But when Krishna only kills the demons, then only when the demons are killed by Krishna only, then that is the super excellent quality, one of the super excellent qualities of Krishna. Right? Number 3, Lakshmi Devi, even though she is a chaste woman, she leaves the shelter of Narayana and does tapasya and to get the dust of lotus feet of Krishna. Number 4, Shrutamatam, Yan Namangalam Gaditam. This holy name of Krishna, so they suppressed all other process of self-realization. So Sanatana Goswami, he explains, when Krishna's name appeared, all the other holy names became unemployed, it seems. Then, because Prabhupada explains in this purport to this verse that I quoted, that in Andhra, South India, as soon as you wake up in the morning, 2 stotras they play all over the Andhra Pradesh, even in Tamil Nadu. One is Venkateswara Suprabhatam, right? Kausalya Suprajaramam Purva Sandhya Pravartate Uttishta Narasardhula Kartavyam Daivamanikam Uttishto Uttishta Govinda Uttishta Garuda Dvaja Uttishta Kamala Kanta Trilokyam Mangalam. Like that it plays. Another is M.S. Subbalakshmi, Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra. People are very fond of chanting. My brother and my sisters, they all memorized. They all can chant Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra just like that. So Shankaracharya, he commented Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra. That was the last stotra commentation he wrote. When the disciples presented various books to comment, Sharada Devi has chosen Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra, to write the commentary. So he wrote a commentary. Then he wrote Falashruti that anybody who chants Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra, it takes around 22 minutes, 20-25 minutes. One gets the benefit of doing pranayama for half an hour. Then Srila Prabhupada writes that if you chant Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Ramanama Varanane, if you chant Shri Rama Shri Rama Shri Rama, then you get the benefit of chanting one Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra, 1000 names of Vishnu. 1000 names of Vishnu. Then Prabhupada quoted in Skanda Purana, there is a mention that if you chant one Krishna's name, it is equivalent to chanting 3 times Sri Krishna's name, Rama's name. That means if you chant Krishna, right? Chant Krishna, then you get the benefit of 3 times chanting Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra. That means 3000 names. Every day we are chanting millions of names of Vishnu. When I told this to my father, so sahi hai. But my sisters and all, brother and still they chant Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra. Very difficult to convince. Because I said, no problem, it's wonderful. Vishnu, I read a commentary on Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra, very beautiful, by Parasar Bhatta. Beautiful commentary. So we should read that in some time, because so many qualities of Krishna, they are enumerated in the holy names of Vishnu. Very beautiful commentary. So even Shankaracharya also commented. I have read. Then anyway, that fifth one is, that is the fifth super excellent quality of Krishna is, there are 20 Dharma Sutras. Out of that, there is Bharadwaja Samhita, Yajnavalkya Samhita, Vyasadeva Samhita. All this, there are 20 rishis. They have given Dharma Sutras. Krishna has rejected all Dharma Sutras and gave one principle: Sarva Dharman Parityaja Mamekam Sharanam Raja Aham Tvam Sarva Papebhyo Moksha Ishyami Mashuchaha. Prabhupada writes in Chaitanya Charitamrita that you don't have to, because in this age of Kali, it is very, very difficult to surrender. Because Krishna told, first you surrender, I will relieve you from all sinful reactions. So for Krishna, the process starts with surrendering. But for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and worship Tulsi, then surrender will come. Right? Surrender will come. That is why, like yesterday we were hearing, Bhima Prabhu was explaining that 1 billion names Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur was chanting. Right? Then Srila Prabhupada, there is one book, our dear friend Srila Prabhupada, Moola Prakriti Mataji, she wrote a book. She met all the devotees, all personalities who knew Prabhupada before he went to US. So she met so many people in Vrindavan who knew Prabhupada before he went to One thing they told everybody, this Baba, they used to call Prabhupada Baba. Our Baba, Abhay Baba, Baba. He was always chanting Hare Krishna. Always chanting Hare Krishna. That is this. Like that. Once, one Dudwala, Prabhupada used to, that one Dudwala, Prabhupada used to collect doodh from him. He used to do Madhukari, he used to give Madhukari, doodh, to Prabhupada. Once Prabhupada did not go to collect milk. So that Dudwala sent his son, small son, to give milk to Prabhupada. When that boy came to give milk to Prabhupada, Prabhupada was sitting on the veranda of Radha Damodar temple and chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Then the tears are gliding from his eyes. And then completely Prabhupada is absorbed in chanting Hare Krishna. So this boy was hesitating to wake up Prabhupada, because he didn't want to disturb Prabhupada while chanting. So meanwhile, one bichu, one scorpion was crawling towards Srila Prabhupada. And then he was very scared that, that the scorpion will bite Prabhupada. Then that time he woke up Prabhupada. Baba, utho, bichu kaat dega. Then Prabhupada, completely, full of tears. Like that. And then Prabhupada, then that boy asked, Baba, should I kill that scorpion? Bichu? Prabhupada said, no. He is also Vrajavasi. Let him live. Let him live. Like that. So Prabhupada, he said, Dr. O.B.L. Kapoor, Dr. O.B.L. Kapoor, he asked Srila Prabhupada, Abhay Babu, you are a chemist. Prabhupada was a very famous chemist. You are a chemist. Can you give some formula? Can you give some formula, chemical formula, to get love of God? Prabhupada said, I know the formula, even though I still did not get it. Then, what is that formula? Trunadapi sunichena, taroriva sahisnuna, amanina manadena, kirtaniya sadahari. Hang this, around your neck and chant Hare Krishna, you will get love of God. So, Prabhupada told, his God brothers, they went to abroad, and they were not successful. When Ban Maharaj, when he went to England, Germany and all, when Ban Maharaj came back from Germany or somewhere, after preaching and so many months preaching, and then when he came back, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta went to receive the seaport, shipyard, to receive him. As soon as he got down, he told, your process did not work. He told his Guru Maharaj. This chanting and all did not work. Like that. Later on, anyway, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta rejected him. Ban Maharaj, he rejected him. He said, when I die, don't touch my body. Don't come for my samadhi ceremony. Like that, he gave him instruction. Like that. He wrote to him. Usko उठाओ. जीव जागो. But Srila Prabhupada said, my God brothers, they say, Abhay Babu was very successful because he was a businessman. That's why he was he had ability to collect money in America and all. But Srila Prabhupada said, I had faith in the words of my spiritual master. Then Bhakti Rakshaka Sridhar Maharaj told, Swami Maharaj, they used to call Prabhupada Swami Maharaj. He was successful when compared to all our God brothers, because Swami Maharaj had unflinching faith in the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Hare Bol. That is his. So I am coming to it. We should have, unflinching faith in the words of Srila Prabhupada. Simply by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, our life will become successful. Right? How the entire movement came, Srila Prabhupada, once Mr. Bajaj, he approached Srila Prabhupada when he was in Mumbai. He said, Swami Maharaj, Swamiji, by the time, in 11 years, Prabhupada had centers all over the world, 108 temples, so many farmhouses, Govinda restaurant, big properties Prabhupada accumulated. Then no businessman can achieve such a thing, with zero investment. Because everybody keeps saying 40 rupees, 40 rupees. That 40 rupees Prabhupada did not spend. When he came in 1971, the one taxi driver cheated Prabhupada and then took away that 40 rupees. Otherwise, Prabhupada never spent any money like that. So, and I didn't bring the mala. So, Swamiji, what is the secret of your success? How, even big businessman cannot achieve such success like that. Prabhupada took out mala, said, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. That is okay, Swamiji. But what is the secret of your success? How you became so successful? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. This is the secret of success. I simply chanted Hare Krishna, everything came. Everything came. Prabhupada said in one lecture on 3rd chapter Bhagavad-gita, in 1941, these rascals, Britishers, they are so demoniac. This Churchill, he was such a demon. I think in India they keep his photographs. In England they keep his photographs. Worse than Hitler. Prabhupada said, he is worse than Hitler. This fellow. In order to force Indian soldiers to fight for British, they have created an artificial famine and they drowned millions of tons of rice and then gehu in the ocean. And then they said, whoever joins British army to fight against Germany and all, we will give the grains. Millions of people have died of starvation because of this rascal Churchill, demon. Millions. Nobody talks, history, they don't talk about it. And then Srila Prabhupada told in this lecture. But I have found out, because I am chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we are five, I think Prabhupada had 5 children, and then wife and the servant. Even though we are not eating paneer sabji, we are getting enough food. We are getting enough food. Then I checked with all my friends who are devotees. Did you have any shortage of foodstuffs? They all said, because we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Krishna has supplied enough. When some disciples asked Srila Prabhupada that, do you what will happen Third World War? Prabhupada said, don't worry. Don't worry. On Hare Krishna temples, nuclear bombs will not fall. They will, don't worry, Krishna will protect. Krishna will protect. Like that. So Srila Prabhupada, when somebody wrote to, in Andhra, I still remember when I was a boy, small boy, there is a huge cyclone in Bandar, Machilipatnam. Huge. 100 feet or some 500 feet, the ocean raised. Then the entire city drowned. Thousands of people have died. Lakhs of people have died. Worst, cyclone. Then those people, they wrote to Srila Prabhupada, please help us. Charity. Prabhupada said, we cannot help, but we will come and chant Hare Krishna. We will chant Hare Krishna. Everything, all problems will be solved. Then Prabhupada told, same lecture, 3rd chapter, that in 1920 or sometime, there is a huge breakout of plague in Kolkata, and then thousands of people are dying. Then Srila Prabhupada said, even though I don't recommend, Srila Prabhupada said, even though I don't recommend, we should not use the holy name for material purposes. Some of the Babajis, they went all over the Kolkata and they chanted Hare Krishna, they did Hari Kirtan, then the plague went away. Plague went away. So this is the power of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Srila Prabhupada had unflinching faith in the holy names of Krishna. Then in this verse, the glories of the holy name only is described. And those who chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, they will easily get love of Godhead. Right? When Prakashananda Saraswati asked Shripad, why you are a sannyasi of Mayavadi Sampradaya, why are you chanting and dancing among sentimental people? You must be studying Vedanta Sutra. Why you are not chanting, studying Vedanta Sutra and associating with us? Huh? Why you are chanting sentimentally? Then Mahaprabhu replied that Guru more murkha deki. So he told my spiritual master saw that I am not qualified to read Vedanta Sutra. Vedanta Sutra. That's why he told, then he made me remember this one mantra. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam, kalo nasteva, 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 gatiranyatha. And then he told me to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and then he said, you are not qualified to study Vedanta Sutra. Right? So Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport that please remember these sentences. Anybody who understands, anybody who understands that there is no difference between Krishna and his holy name. When they chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, they get the benefit of studying all Vedic literature. They get the benefit of studying 4 Vedas, Puranas, everything. They get the benefit of chanting simply by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, knowing with this knowledge that Krishna's holy name and Krishna are non-different. So Prabhupada says, these Mayavadis, they keep saying, Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma, Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma, everything is one, everything is one. When we say that there is no Krishna and the holy name are one, they don't agree. They don't agree. Because, please remember, because they don't accept that Krishna's holy name and Krishna are non-different, then he quoted this verse, Enye Aravindaksha Vimuktamaninas Tvayastha Bhava Avishuddha Buddhayaha Aruhya Krushrena Parampadam Tataha Patanti Adha Anadrita Yusmadangrayaha. Right? You know this verse? Yeah? You know this verse? Where this verse from? Huh? You know this verse? Huh? This verse is from 10th canto, 2nd chapter. Demigods, prayers by demigods. I don't know why you don't know. Prabhupada quoted innumerable times this shloka. Every time you hear lecture, you hear this verse. Prabhupada quoted innumerable times. So, Prabhupada said, they will fall down from their Brahman position if they don't accept that Krishna's holy name and Krishna are identical. Anybody who chants Hare Krishna Mahamantra with this knowledge, that Krishna's holy name and Krishna are non-different, all the knowledge of Vedanta Sutra and all, it will be revealed in his heart. Then Sambandha, Abhideya, Prayojana, the revealed in his heart, then he will be situated in the holy in his constitutional position. But anybody who doesn't understand this aspect, they will not be able to situated in the constitutional position of, in this verse it is mentioned that I am an eternal servant of Krishna. Right? I am an eternal servant of Krishna. So whenever, before chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, say once, there is one certain things you can follow. That you tell the holy name, that my dear holy name, you are non-different from Krishna. Please, when I chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, please dance on my tongue. Right? Please dance on my tongue. Then Prabhupada writes, while chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one should always remember the meaning of the mantra. Right? Then there is one thing is called Shabda Shakti, Artha Shakti. Shabda Shakti, suppose you are sleeping. Somebody wakes you up. Harinarayan, right? Harinarayan, wake up. Then with that Shabda, you wake up. Right? You wake up. Then there is Artha Shakti. Meaning of the holy name. Right? There are 3 stages of chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Ucharana, Vicharana, Namasmaran. Right? Ucharana, Vicharana, Namasmaran. So Ucharana, now means we, not means myself, not we, myself. I am on the stage of Namocharana Mahatmyam. There is this verse, Namocharana Mahatmyam. Hare Pashyati Putraka. Right? Agamila Yopi Bhagavatam. Mrityur Muchyante Prana Sankatam. So that verse is there from 6th canto, 2nd chapter, 3rd chapter. Namacharan Mahatmyam. Ajamila simply did Ucharana. Narayana. Once, there is this verse, Etenaiva agonasya kritasyad aganishkritaha yatha narayana iti jagada chaturaksharam. This is spoken by Vishnu Dutas. So in that, while reading the comment, this translation, one Pradyumna, I think, he was reading, then he said, Ajamila chanted Narayana, Narayana, Narayana 3 times. Then Srila Prabhupada chastised him. No, he chanted only once. He chanted only once. There is a story, a side story of Ramayana, that this Guha, that Adivasi, in previous life, he was a Brahmana. There are 3 Brahmana brothers. They were doing bhajana. One Vaishya came and then he said, we are having a lot of wealth problem, business problem, so loss is going on. Please give us some remedy. Then this younger Brahmana, he told, you chant Sri Rama, Sri Rama, Sri Rama 3 times. Then all sins will be nullified and then your business will do good. And then the elder brother chastised him, saying that, why did you say that you have to chant Sri Rama, Sri Rama, Sri Rama 3 times? Sri Rama once is enough. Then poor fellow, he cursed him. He was cursed that you become a Adivasi in the next life. Because you offended Rama's name. Like that. So Prabhupada chastised disciple. Why are you saying Narayana, Narayana? Only once he chanted. Jagada Chaturaksharam. So Ajamila only uttered the name, holy name. He became delivered. Right? Then the next stage is Vicharana. To understand the meaning of the holy name. So Srila Prabhupada explains, Hara, then Hare, Srimati Radharani. And then Krishna, oh Radha and Krishna, please engage me in your service. This is the meaning of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So when you understand this meaning of the holy name and chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, then you will be situated in your constitutional position. But if you don't chant properly, then Prabhupada explains, some of you may want to become guru in future. Right? Prabhupada gave a very strict, qualification in the purport of this verse, that those who chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, the spiritual master gives instruction to the disciple to chant regularly and then follow for regulative principles and then follow the Bhakti Yoga process. While following this Bhakti Yoga process, you reach a stage of bhava. Prabhupada quoted, Aham sarvasya prabhavaha mattam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvita. Bhava is preliminary, one step before prema. Right? That prema. So Prabhupada says, when you reach the stage of offenseless chanting, that stage, Prabhupada said, such a person who reached offenseless chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, he can accept disciples all over the world and make them chant Hare Krishna and become attached Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So if you want to become a guru, reach that stage first. Not that you apply and then they will say 5 years, no fall down. ये सब इससे नहीं होता है. Right? First you become, perfect. Like Narada Muni told Dhruva Maharaj that Japataha Paramam Guhyam, Shruyata me Rupatmaja Shaptaratram Praptam Pumsam Pashyati Kechara. I am giving you this mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. If you chant this mantra, within 7 days, you can see the people flying in the sky. Vidyadharas, Charanas, they fly, Vidyadhara, Charanas, they fly. Are you seeing? No. 35 years हो गया, सिर्फ माया देवी दिखती है. No Kechara. Right? I mean, how I am qualified to be guru? Right? So, those who reach that, Prabhupada says, those who reach the stage of offenseless chanting, they can become guru, Prabhupada said. Then further, Prabhupada writes, in the purport, that, one must study Bhagavatam. One must study Bhagavatam scrutinizingly and then become addicted to Srimad Bhagavatam in order to become attached to the holy name of the Lord. If you want to become, Prabhupada says, one must be addicted to chanting the holy name of Krishna. Right? So how you will become addicted to chanting of the holy name of Krishna? By studying Bhagavatam. What is Bhagavatam? Brahma Sutra commentary. Once I was sitting in BI, one devotee, Prabhuji, library I was sitting. Prabhuji, do you have Vedanta Sutra? I said, yeah. I gave first kind of Bhagavatam. First kind of commentary on Bhagavatam, right? Vedanta Sutra commentary, right? एक बीए में था, एक शब्द समझ में नहीं आता है. वेदांत सूत्र कमेंट्री पढ़ेगा तो, मध्वाचार्य commentary is there. But Bhagavatam, very nice. So, in order to become addicted to chanting the holy name of Krishna, one must become addicted to study, not reading. Study, scrutinize, Prabhupada says, scrutinizingly study Bhagavatam to become attached to the holy name of. So then one must be addicted to chanting the holy name of Krishna. When somebody becomes attached to the chanting of the holy name of Krishna, then in the purport it is written, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, then that is Vicharana. Vicharana means you understand the meaning of the holy name and chant Hare Krishna. That is why Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, while chanting, Prabhupada said, while chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we must remember the spiritual world. Right? We must remember the spiritual world. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, while chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, remember at the back of your mind that I am an eternal servant of Krishna. I am an eternal servant of Krishna. Oh Radha and Krishna, please engage me in your service. Please engage me in your service. Right? For doing all these things, you should not fall asleep. Otherwise, you are simply trying to overcome sleep, If you can remain awake, you can think, I am, oh Radha and Krishna, please engage me in your service. Please engage me in your service. You become, I tried to do that, then it became a natural process, I am an eternal servant of Krishna, please engage me in your service. Like that, you remember. Then Namasmarana. When you do Namasmarana, then Namarupa Guna Leela will appear in your heart automatically. Then that time you will see so many Leelas. Right? Sukadeva Goswami did not have time to narrate all wonderful childhood pastimes of the Lord. But if you read Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Vishwanath Thakur, they narrated, Kavi Karnapur, he narrated so many other pastimes which are not there in the Bhagavatam, 10th canto. How they know? Narayana Bhattaraka, he wrote that Krishna broke the churning pot, with a stick. But Sukadeva Goswami wrote that he broke the pot with a stone. Then Narayana Bhattaraka was wondering, why did I write like this, deviated from Sukadeva Goswami. Then Krishna appeared in his dream. He said, no, what you wrote is also correct. Because he saw side view, I gave you top view. So I broke the stone with the stick also. Krishna told. Like that. Right? But our Bilvamangal Thakur, he had a vision of many wonderful pastimes that are not there in Srimad Bhagavatam. Right? Once he had a vision that once one gopi, she entered new. Then all the other gopis, they warned that such a black boy will come, he will steal butter. Don't be careful. Like that. So then Krishna came to, then one day Krishna, he pinched one small calf. And that calf ran to this gopi's house. And then he immediately, when the gopi was hiding, behind a pillar, Krishna immediately put his hand in the pot and then he started eating butter. Then that gopi asked, Kasvam Bala? Who are you? And then Krishna replied, Bala Anuja. Because I am younger brother of Balaram. Because Krishna already got a bad name. Sometimes when we become arrested, then they say, SP ka mera mama hai. SP mama, aisa bolte hai na, aisa elder brother, he has got a good name, so he thought he will. Why did you come to my house? Then Krishna said, Mama, is this your house? Is this your house? I thought Mama Mandira. I thought it is my house. My house. Meanwhile, that gopi, she caught hold of Krishna's hand. Why are you keeping a hand in the pot of butter? Pot of butter. So actually, I lost my calf. I thought it entered the pot. That's why I was searching. Acha. Then she was shocked, as she was looking at the beauty of Krishna and then the clever words of Krishna. Then she could not understand when Krishna freed himself and then ran. Right? So that Krishna may bless me, Bilvamangal Thakur. One more time, Krishna was asking, Ma, please give me milk. Please give me milk. Please give me milk. Mother Yashoda said, milk should be drunk in the night time. I'll give you in the night. Then Krishna said, what is night, Mama? Night means when andhakar ho jata hai. Oh, andhakar hai. Then he closed both his eyes. Amma, andhakar ho gaya. So, actually there is a philosophy also. Krishna is, Surya and Chandra. Eyes are Surya and Chandra. When he closed his eyes means Surya Chandra closed. That means andhakar hi hai. Then Mother Yashoda said, then when children are like that, Mama, Ma, give me. Then when they actually Ma gives, they don't take. Right? They don't take. Then he didn't want to take the milk. Hare, he said, why are you not taking milk? You pestered me so much, give me milk. Now you drink milk? No, I don't want to take. Take na. No, I don't want to take. Then Mother Yashoda said, if you drink milk, you will have a very beautiful hair when you grow up. When you will have a. Then he asked, what is the benefit of drinking milk? Then she said, you will have hair. Then immediately Krishna drank. Gada, 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 gada. He said, Ma, where is the hair? Like that he was performing, wonderful pastimes. So Bilmangal Thakur says that he is a Kshirabdipati. He is a master of milk ocean, Krishna. And then Krishna is Gopala. Krishna is Gopala. He is a coward boy. So Bilmangal Thakur says, I thought I will have lot of milk to drink if I go to Krishna. Hat Bhagya, that Krishna made me, that he माता का दूध से भी वंचित कर दिया. He made me bereft of mother's milk also. I thought he's Kshirabdapati and Gopala. I thought I will get lot of milk. But because when I gone to him, he made me bereft of mother's milk. Understood? Huh? Huh? No rebirth. क्या चुबलेट है? अरे now no more birth. That means माँ का दूध का पीने का. If you go to Gopala, there is no need for drinking mother's milk. You are all laughing, right? Right? When I narrate Krishna's pastimes, suppose you are sitting in a bus and there is one lady sitting beside you with a small child, then you are closing your eyes and remembering Krishna's childhood pastimes. And then you suddenly started laughing. Right? And then mother will tell the child, ये पागल आदमी है, नजदीक मत जाओ. कौन हंसता है? अपने आप में कौन हंसता है? पागल आदमी हंसता है. Right? Then one Acharya says, that time your life has become perfect. When a lady says like that this man has become mad, that time your life has become perfect because you became mad in Krishna, thinking about Krishna's pastimes. So that is the meaning of this verse. When we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you will chant and dance so happily that you will forget. Right? You will forget. Then while closing, I will tell you that, but Prabhupada, then in the purport it is warned that, be careful some sahajiyas. One guy, he came and then he started, doing all kinds of nonsense, trying to exhibit ecstasy. Then I think Harishori Prabhu, that time temple commander in Vrindavan temple, Prabhupada, what should we do? Prabhupada said, जोर से लात मारो. Kick him in the butt. Then all the ecstasy will go away. If he is really ecstasy, then he will not feel pain. Otherwise, सब भाग जाएगा. Right? That is also there. So our goal should be, dance in ecstasy in the kirtan. Unfortunately, our devotees, they run away while kirtan is going on. Huh? Only new bhakta compulsory है. 2 साल के बाद वो लोग भी गायब हो जाएंगे. गायब हो जाएंगे. So but we should dance in the kirtan, while chanting is going on, kirtan is going on, right? Siddhartha Maharaj always says one pastime. One devotee, he was going for walk, beach walk. Prabhupada asked, for what you are going? He said, Prabhupada, weight ज़्यादा हो गया. Right? Tomorrow morning, Mangalarti के time पे you meet me, I will give you one very good exercise. He said, what? Then he came, met. Then, Shri Radhika Madhavayorapara. Prabhupada said, dance. Dance. This is the best exercise for losing weight. All the, all the tensions, everything will go away if you chant and dance in the Sankirtan. Like that. So there are so many wonderful things is done. So this is the first we should understand the meaning of the holy name of the Lord, and with that understanding that Krishna's holy name and Krishna are non-different, then if you chant like that, that is ecstatic chanting. If you chant with that understanding, then Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur says, if you chant trying to avoid the offenses, that is called pure chanting. It's called pure chanting. And then somebody asked Prabhupada how to chant nicely. Then Prabhupada said, if you know that, if you understand that death is at your doorstep, you can chant nicely. Right? Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that every day you discuss disadvantages of birth, death, old age and disease. Then you can chant nicely. Right? I gave it some thank you. Hare Krishna. Anybody has any questions?
हरे कृष्ण। प्रभु जी वो ध्रुव महाराज को ओम नमः भागवते वासुदेवाय जो दिए थे तो
क्या?
ओम नमो भागवते वासुदेवाय नारद मुनि ध्रुव महाराज को दिए थे ना, तो वो विष्णु नाम है ना, वो कृष्ण का नाम है या विष्णु नाम है?
कृष्ण नाम।
तो प्रोपोर्ट में प्रभुपाद जी लिखे विष्णु नाम है।
हाँ।
तो वासुदेव तो कृष्ण है ना, तो ध्रुव लोग गए थे फिर वो।
That time, Vasudeva means one who is all pervading. Om, Bahunam Janmanamante, Jnanavan Mam Prapadyate, Vasudeva Sarvamiti, Samahatma Sudurlabha. So, one meaning of Vasudeva is son of Vasudeva. Another meaning of Vasudeva is Deva Vasu. Vasu means one who is situated everywhere. Deva means one who gives knowledge. That is one meaning of Vasudeva. So, that is like that.
और प्लस में नारद मुनि मधुबन भेजे थे, मधुबन ब्रज में भेजे थे, मधुबन में।
या
तो वहाँ तो राधा कृष्ण का भजन होती है ना।
नो नो।
और प्लस में ओम नमः भागवत तो अधिकतर वही
ये वासुदेवा,
राधा कृष्ण।
those who are worshipping Radha Krishna, they chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे।
Krishna, sometimes he is walking, then there is some dooli or something, then Krishna is not seen, Srimad Radharani faints. Right? Then all the gopis they chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. All the gopis they chant Hare Krishna. Then Vishnu Chakataku writes, where the Krishna sings, during Ras Leela, Krishna sings the beauty of weather, atmosphere, Akash, Sarovar and all that. And the gopis they sing Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki.